Oh, oh, it's the last time I'm coming on here. It's the last time I'm coming on here. Oh, I'm so tired of YouTube. YouTube won't let me be great, and I don't understand why. I don't know why it's cutting me off. I don't know what's going on. This is my last live stream on here today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it keeps cutting me off. I'm just trying to have fun, and it doesn't want me to be great. And if you two don't want me to be great, that is fine. You know what I mean? Welcome back, Jimmy. YouTube is being the biggest ops ever and not letting me shine on here and have a good time. I'm just having fun, talking to people, being positive. I'm not doing nothing bad. And they don't want me to prosper on here at all. They've been suppressing all my content, my videos, my whatever. You know, and they keep cutting me off because I'm positive. I'm a positive person, just having a good time. That's it. That's all. That's all. Make sure everybody answer the poll question. The poll question is, would you drink 1-year-old alligator urine for 10K? Right. They don't want me to have a good channel. You know what I mean? They don't want me to have a good channel. But do you know what? YouTube can't stop greatness. Because at the end of the day, I have my own website anyway. I have my own website. All I got to do is start uploading videos to my own website. I can live stream from my own website, and that'll resolve that. You know what I mean? And people can come see me at my own site if I choose to. And that may be the direction that may happen. I may just go load up all my stuff, put it on my own website, and call it a day. And do what I want to do. Say what I want to do. Say what I want to say. You know what I mean? Instead of being suppressed over here. Because I don't know what's going on. And I don't know if I'm the only one that keep experiencing the live streams cutting off. But I read somewhere that other people have experienced it. But ain't nobody said it in here. Yeah. You say I'm not drinking that at all. I'm not drinking no alligator urine. Now, I don't know where you would I don't even know where you would get alligator urine. I don't even know what kind of urine they got, but there's somebody out here that's probably already tried it, believe it or not. People are crazy. They do crazy stuff. They try crazy stuff. I seen somebody have on TikTok, they was eating pickled pig lips. Why would you eat the lips of a pig and then pickle it in a jar? And they ain't like that was the best thing you could ever eat in your life. Oh, you ain't had nothing till you had some pickled pig lips. Who want that? Who want big old lips on a plate? How does that even sound appetizing? Who want that? Who's eating that? The down south people, they different. They a different breed. You know, they a different breed. I tell you that right now. They eat stuff that there's no way I can eat it. Hog head cheese, bear claws, frog legs, squirrel, raccoon. They eat coon down there, down south. Especially in Virginia and North Carolina, those areas, they eat all that kind of stuff. And why would you want to eat that stuff? They eat some stuff. They eat the deer meat. The deer ain't even safe. They eat the deer meat, roast the whole pig, eat the pig from the head to the feet, eat the pig toenail. I ain't eating no pig toenail. The pig is the only animal that I know of that they eat every single part of that pig, from the eyeballs to the guts, to the guts. You know what I mean? Yeah, they might eat you too. Put some hot sauce on you and slap you upside some cornbread and call it a day. Welcome back, LJ. Sorry for the interruptions. Yeah. Down south, they eat a lot of stuff that I ain't never heard. I wouldn't dare to eat. I got cousins down there. I got family down in Georgia. They eat all kind of crazy stuff. My mama has a friend out in North Carolina. They eat raccoon down there. You know, you thinking you eating roast beef? You eating the burglar from McDonald's? You eating the burglar? Like, what's this piece of meat? Ooh, this is good. You know how some meat just tastes like either chicken or roast beef to you? You over there eating roast beef, and that's that raccoon meat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You not be too fatty for them. No. All I know is down south people, they got a strong stomach. They got a stomach so strong. I had a guy that I used to work with, and one day I was in the break room, and I seen him warm up his lunch, and I said, "What? Hold on, what you got in that cup?" He had a coffee mug just like this, filled with. My coworker had brought in lasagna the day before, so he had a piece of lasagna at the bottom. Somebody brought in some muffins, so he put the muffin on top of the lasagna in the cup. Some green beans on top. Put it in the microwave and sat there and ate it. I said, "You mean to tell me you'll mix yesterday's lasagna with the blueberry muffin and the green beans? Well, it's all going down the same place. It's all going down the same place anyway." I don't care what the same location this food is going into. How can the world can you eat all of that combination in one cup? And why didn't you put it on a plate? Ugh. That man, you see some of the strangest stuff. I've seen some strange people. I've seen some strange lunches in my years working in corporate. I seen a man. I went in the refrigerator in the break room to get my lunch, and somebody had a sandwich that looked like it's from the show Garfield. It was a sandwich stacked up like this, just bologna and bread. Bologna bread, stacked all the way up. I said, who the hell is eating this tall ass Eiffel Tower of a sandwich? How you gonna get that in your mouth? I never figured out whose sandwich that was. I missed it. They ate it before I could see who it was. Yeah. Now a bucket of ice cream. But people at your job, they got some weird habits, some weird things they do. I've seen some crazy stuff at the job. So crazy stuff. People eat wild stuff. You know what I mean? And then you got the people at work who eat your food You know what I mean? They don't know what you did to your food. They don't know if you've been digging in your belly button and fix your sandwich that morning and then had nerve to eat your lunch. Eat your lunch. They don't know if you ain't washed up in about 2 weeks and you gonna fix your lunch and put it in the refrigerator and they gonna eat your lunch. People are disgusting. You know what I mean? I would never eat somebody else's lunch because I don't know what you did to that food. I don't know if you sat on that sandwich or you rubbed the chips on your chest. I don't know what you did to that food. And why the hell I'm going to eat that? The people be risky. That's why people be sick and they be ill. They be sick and ill because they do stuff like that. You know, eating other people's lunch and doing all this crazy stuff. Why would you do that? You taking a big risk. Thank you, Zoe. I don't know why I'm looking bright, to be honest. But yeah, people do crazy stuff at the job. They eat crazy stuff. But when you at work, the work environment is like its own planet. It's like its own dimension. You got all kind of just crazy personalities all mixed together in one area. You got the nerdy people, you got the quiet people, you got the over extrovert people, you got the introvert people, you got the high performer people, you got the lazy people. It's just a mix of just craziness at the job all the time. And it's hard to manage those kind of personalities. It's hard to deal with all those different kind of personalities. You always get somebody that want to go to lunch when you ain't got no money. The amount of times people kept asking me to go to lunch, hey, you want to go to lunch? It's not even a payday. Hey, you want to go to lunch? You meant to be the Amish. No work. And the amount of times people used to ask me to lunch when I was younger, when I didn't, when I was spending my money crazy, and the amount of people would ask me to go to lunch, you want to go to lunch? And then I got to think about it hard. I got to think, do I have $2, $3? What can I get at this place for $2 or $3? Do I got $5? I never had enough money, so I had to tell them, I'm kind of feeling kind of sick. I ain't gonna be able to go. Oh man, you gonna miss out. They got all you can eat whatever, endless pasta at Olive Garden. People at work used to love to go to Olive Garden. They used to love to either go Chinese food or Olive Garden. They loved it. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Olive Garden. Get us some endless pasta. Yeah, went by you know what? A candy bar right now costs $2.50. A candy bar. A regular size Snickers bar is $2.50. I thought I was in hell. I was at the grocery store and I looked over and I said, is that $2.50? I must be in hell or something. How I get here? Because why is the candy bar the candy bar is this small. This is the size of a candy bar. And you mean tell me this little candy bar is $2.50? Why? Why is it $2.50? It makes absolutely no sense. Who is paying for that? People need to stop buying that stuff. That's the only way the price to go down. If people stop complaining about it and just stop buying it. Don't buy it. People be talking about, oh, I can't believe the price went up and they're making us pay. No, they're not making you pay. You are choosing to pay. That's the problem. If everybody stops paying the price that they're asking you to pay, the price will go down. Have I been sipping? Sipping what? What have I been sipping? What do I sip? I got tea. That's it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's expensive to buy the single bar. Might as well buy the pack. It doesn't make any sense, really. But my guess is that it is some type of control, addictive type of tactic to get you in your mind to think that you're getting a better deal somehow. But really, in that 4 pack is probably, they probably have cut down the ounces somehow. You know what I mean? So you're probably getting less of the product, thinking that you're getting, you're doing, you're saving money, but you're not. You know who's saving money? The company that put the 4 candy bars in the pack. That's who's saving money. You not saving anything. You don't save nothing. These companies are too greedy to be nice. They way too greedy to be nice. They're not trying to be nice to anybody. They're not trying to cut you a deal. They're not trying to help you out. It's always a tactic behind it. It's some type of mental tactic, and a lot of people fail the test every single day. Every day they go in the store, you hear people complaining about, I can't believe the 12 pack of Pepsi is $14. But they put it in their cart anyway. You put it in your cart anyway. So, you know what I mean? These people are playing a game with everybody all the time, every day. Every day they play a game of Monopoly with you every single day when you outside. Are you greedy? Greedy? No, I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. I would say I am um you don't want the one at $3? Ooh, right. Just give me one at $1. These companies don't want to do that. They don't want to. They don't want to do that. They don't want to be nice at all. They're not. They're not in the business of being nice to everybody. Everybody needs to learn the game that's being played on you every single day when you go outside to the grocery store or wherever you're going. Everybody needs to understand the game. And a lot of people fail the test time and time again. Every day they go outside with these products in their face. Fail over and over again. Why the price so high? Why is so? Well, this is a good deal. There's never a good deal. There's no such thing as a good deal. There's no good deal. Black Friday is not a good. No good deals. Nothing good is coming out of there. The only thing you are going to get is just an accumulation of just stuff that has been overpriced. You have paid too much for it. Now that's right. Make a deal. You know what I mean? When you go in the grocery store, they tell you buy one, get one free. It sounds good on paper. It sounds really good on paper, but there's something sinister behind this whole buy one, get one free. There's something else behind it. They're not trying to give you no kind of deal. There's no deal. There's never a deal. And I think once people get that out of their mind that you're never getting a deal, nobody is working on your behalf. Nobody is trying to help you in any type of way. I think things will change. Everybody has to change their mindset. thinking that these people have your best interest. They have no, they don't, they do not have your best interest at all. Period. Do not care. A coupon. People go in store with coupons all the time. I'm saving 15 cents. I'm saving $2 on. This stuff was not created to give you any type of no help. Right. They play that trick all the time now. You know what I mean? Especially with this whole DoorDash and all that kind of stuff. When you buying groceries online and all that kind of stuff, they like to play all these price games with you, talking about, oh, you saving $40. You know what I mean? Because the original price was such and such, and now we marked it down to this price. You saving 40. The whole time, that's been the price the whole time. They like to play mind games with people at the store. And sometimes you so exhausted from life, you so drained, you give in to the game and you go ahead and keep playing and you go ahead and buy it. You know, that's why when you go into the grocery store, you need to go in there with a sharp mind. Matter of fact, your mind, you know, you should go when you are very alert and aware. That's the only time you should go to the grocery store, when you're alert and aware. Not after work when you're tired, because you're gonna make bad choices. You're gonna select things based on how you are feeling, not what is actually needed at the time. So it's better to go in there with a sharp mind when you're very aware and awake, because these people can trick you with their mind games, with the prices, playing all these little games with you. And pretty soon your whole check gone because you don't spend all your money on food. I have never spent this much money on food like I recently have. It's kind of crazy. It's like, why am I spending so much money? Why does the food feel like it's not enough? You know what I mean? Everything I buy, it just feel like it's not enough of the stuff, of the product. I don't know what it is. It's just not enough of the stuff. 70% off. Right. Right. The clothes that people have been trying on, big booty Sarah. She been trying on the clothes, stretching out the booty in them, so they got a discounted and all that. All this stuff is because the stuff is outdated. Don't nobody want it, or you couldn't sell, and that's why they marking it down. They act like they doing you a favor. Okay, they act like they doing you a favor. Right. Some woman went to the thrift store, got some clothes. She washed them, and when she washed them, she opened the washing machine. The whole washing machine was black. She said that she'll never buy no thrift clothes ever again. You know what I mean? You don't know what them clothes are being through. Some of these clothes come from people who have been hoarders, in their house. You know what I mean? And there used to be a show called Hoarders, and these people would buy stuff and let it pile up all over the house. Clothes, shoes. Where am I from? I'm in Indiana, Chris. I'm in Indiana. So these people would hoard and buy stuff and just let it sit in the house and let it just pile up. Whole bunch of clothes and shoes and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, why would you want to live like that? Why you want to live with a pile of clothes and shoes and Ugh. That show, Hoarders, that was the craziest show I ever watched in my life. Them people trapped in their house with just stuff. Stuff, stuff, stuff. You was going to train to be the people that... Well, God bless you training, wanting to do that to help people. Because people do get down and out and get depressed. And I understand that. But to get to that level where you can't even see your floor. You can't see your floor. You can't see your bed. You got bugs calling. I know, I understand getting down and depressed and, letting maybe the dishes sit in the sink, one night or something. But to let that stuff pile up where you got dead cats all over the house and clothes and you ain't even using the bathroom right. You got shit piled up in the bathroom. You wearing a diaper. There was a woman. She had been shitting in the bathroom. No toilet. She had been taking a shit and just letting the shit sit on the floor till it piled up and it eroded the whole floor. It's a video on it too. The whole floor eroded with shit. And I don't know what happens when you get to that point. Yeah, I don't know what kind of level of depression that is. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's I feel worthless depression that leads to that. I don't know if I don't have nobody to love in my life that leads to that. I don't know if it's just low confidence and not feeling like you're good enough, or I don't know what could lead to that. Because I don't think it's a money issue. Because to let stuff pile up like that, you've been spending money. You've been spending money. So it's not a money issue in a lot of those cases. It's a lack of love, attention, care, something, or past trauma. You know what I mean? Past trauma can also contribute to that. Growing up with parents that don't care about you or let you sit in filth all the time and you just naturally that's the way you cope. That's all you know is to sit in filth because of your family. Right, Jimmy, you right. You know what I mean? You can't let the world, life, experiences send you to that place. Send you to a place of darkness where you can't see the light. And you just rather surrender yourself to the dirt and the nastiness. Because if you're depressed, your home is your safe place. Your home is whatever you can make it. So you want to make it as peaceful and pleasant as you can. Because you can't change the outside world. You can't change how so-and-so neighbor feel about you. You can't change how these people feel about you at work. You can't change how people treat you here and there. But you can control what's in your house. You can make that your sanctuary and not your hell. You know what I mean? You don't want to turn your home into a hell. You want to turn your home into the safest, most pleasant, beautiful place, ever. A place where you can have the things you want. You have free will to do the things you want in your house. A lot of people, when they were younger, their parents denied them things, denied them toys. Well, we can't afford no toys, or You can't have that toy. You can't have this. You can't be with that person because we don't like those people. You know, all that kind of energy. Telling you, treating you bad, treating you different from your other sibling, making you work harder, and the other sibling get the easy way and you got the hard way. You know, all of that. And then you got the abuse and trauma and violence and dealing with crazy parents and all that. But when you become older, you can create your sense of peace. You can create your own utopia of things that you were denied. If your mama never let you have a cupcake, you can make it a tradition to always fix yourself a cupcake every Friday. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people dealing with that kind of stuff everywhere, all over. But you don't let that, what's going on outside, bring it inside. You don't bring outside energy in your house. You make it your sanctuary. Are you single? Yes, I am. I'm an independent person. Independent. Give me your Instagram. You ain't putting no qualifications up in this thing. What are you talking about? You can't ask for my Instagram. I don't even be on Instagram. But shout out to all the people who are dealing with their past trauma and trying to get through it. I see you. Not with a box of Pringles. I see you, all the people out there who watch my videos, who deal with past trauma, are struggling to get they self together. Take your time and build yourself up. Take your time and build yourself up. You know what I mean? There's no rush to building yourself back to a place of peace and happiness. Even if it's just happiness within your little place, Especially if you're a single person. You a single person, no kids. Create your sanctuary full of books. If you love to read, all the books that you were denied to read when you were younger, go fill your house with books. Have your own little tea section in your house where you can fix your tea, read a book, make it cozy. Sometimes we all forget we got free will to do the things we want to do. It's good to remember that every now and then, that you do have free will. If you want to go buy you a Lego set, if that Lego set bring you peace, go buy you a Lego set. If you always want to be an astrologer, or not astrologer, what is it called? The people that be looking at the stars or whatever. You want to be one of them? Go get you a telescope. You know what I mean? Do things that bring you joy and make you happy, and don't create a pit of hell at your house. You're not in hell. You're trying to go to a better... Can you stand up? This is not OnlyFans user 6903PO3. This ain't no OnlyFans. This is a channel of extracting demonic spirits out of people's bodies. This is a demonic extraction channel. Right, Jimmy. Right, Jimmy. Right. People come and go. They do. They do. That's why it's important for me to reach out to the people that I can reach out to and create a sense of positivity. Take the demon out from me. I'm so tired. What? What? What is wrong with you? You need help. You need help. We do demon extractions here, for real. Right, Jimmy. Right, you right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We gotta help people while I'm here. Right, you right. And I think you working. You know, that's why it's good. I'm glad that I recognize a lot of people's names coming in here, and I recognize I have relationships with a lot of the people that come to my live streams. It's very important to see and check on people, see how they doing. Because you know what? There's a lot of people that not getting checked on in real time in their life. They're not getting checked on. Nobody's asking them how they doing, or do you need anything? Is there anything I can help you with? You know, they the ones that's always doing the helping. Instead of somebody asking them, can you help me? Ignore your love. Oh, to find out if they passed away. Mm-hmm. You don't need me. I'm a demon extractor. You don't need me. You need something else. Hey, B Love, how you doing from New Jersey? Yeah, you don't need me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you right, Jimmy. Mm-hmm. Me too. What? You don't need me. I'm a demon extractor. You don't need me. Okay? I'm not an OnlyFans. I'm not an OnlyFans person. You need to go to the OnlyFans extractions seminar to get that OnlyFans energy out your body. You need to go to an OnlyFans extractor. You know, they make you take your socks on and off for about 2 hours to get that OnlyFans spirit out of you. No, I'm not a good woman. I'm not a good woman. I hope you don't come here thinking I'm a good woman. I ain't no good woman at all. Period. Don't put that label on me. I'm your nightmare. I'm not no good woman. I am not nice at all. I'm not a good woman. I'm none of that. Your demon can't make me. I don't know what kind of demonic. You need to turn to the Bible. You need to go get you a Bible and read it for about 15 minutes, and then that demonic spirit will leave your body, and then go eat you something heavy so you can fall asleep. So you need food. When that OnlyFans spirit come in your body, is because you're lacking nutrition. You need to go get you a meal. You hungry? Go get you something to eat. Okay? That OnlyFans spirit is because you ain't ate nothing. You need to go get something to eat. Go get you something to eat. So you're not thinking about OnlyFans. You hear what I'm putting down? Do you hear what I'm putting down? Oh, I've been trying to help people for so many years. My God. You know what I mean? I'm a professional. I'm a professional. for $1 million. You would eat, are you talking about the alligator urine? We not talking about no $1 million. We talking about 10K. Do you need 10K or not? Are you going to drink that year-old alligator urine for 10K or not? That's the question. Not $1 million. It's not about $1 million. But I'm just here to help people get into a positive lane in life. You know what I mean? So like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now, as I part ways from everybody tonight, I just want to thank everybody for coming to my live stream. I hope you are in a good place of positivity tonight. I hope everybody sleeps very well, or some of y'all may not. I don't know what time it is in some places. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. Do you know, mix it with poo? Can I eat 1 year alligator poo? Can I mix the poo with other food to make it? No! What? First of all, who knew that the urine is mixed with poop? I don't know nothing about that. That sounds disgusting. Ugh. That sounds nasty. That sounds nasty. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. No, that's a to be continued item. Yeah, I don't know about that. No, you're drinking straight urine poop then. They poop and pee in the same hole. God, that's disgusting. That's a horrible life of yeast infections. That's nasty. That's a nasty life of yeast infections. Who knew? You do it. You would do that for 10. We need to hurry and get you a GoFundMe. Do you know Stray Kids is a K-pop group, and it's boys, by the way? Look, are you advertising K-pop in here? What you think about Speed's African tour? Oh, before I leave, I can talk about that. Yeah, I love it. I think his African tour, until he got to North Africa. North Africa seems to be an issue there going on. I don't know what the problem is with the North Africa part of the stream, but those people, they don't like him that much at all. So that's an issue. Not weird people. Oh, you a K-pop fan? What you doing in here? I don't know nothing about K-pop, to be honest. I can tell you one K-pop song. I can't tell you nothing about K-pop. I know I can. Not you telling me I can search it on Google. I know I can search it on Google. But am I going to do it? No! Does anybody need prayer? Yes. Salami needs prayer right now. And somebody named user 609 or something needs prayer. You deleted your account? What time is it here? It is 11:19 p.m. Time to go to bed. Do I need prayer? Every day. Go ahead and spit out your prayer. Make sure it's about Jesus. Don't be doing no crazy stuff. Can you do a backflip? Do I look like I show speed? I don't do no backflip. If I do a backflip, I will be in the hospital with a concussion and a back injury. I can't do no backflip. I got a bad kneecap right now. Now I'm not typing nothing in Google right now. I'm not typing about no K-pop in no Google. As the mother, explain about your breastfeeding journey and also mention the challenges. You trying to write a paper? You can go on Chat GPT for that. I know you ain't trying to get no information out of me. Help you write some paper for your class. I mean, I'm a good writer, to be honest. I could beat Chat GPT all day long. I'm a good writer, but I'm not writing no papers for free. You got it twisted. I'm not helping you write no papers for free. Mm-mm. Now you go on to Chat GPT and go on now Chat GPT. Have Chat GPT help you write your research paper about breastfeeding. Hey DNA, how you doing? You came in right when I'm about to log off. You know what? Yeah, you need to go on Chat GPT help you. I can't help you. Come to me about breastfeeding. What are you talking about? What kind of question is that? Anyway, but thank you guys for coming to my live stream. It has been a pleasure. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll probably be on again tomorrow. Hopefully I get to show you how I make my veggie sandwich. I didn't get to do that today, but hopefully tomorrow I get to show you how I make my little veggie sandwich. It's very good. I've been loving it. I love a veggie sandwich. I will show you that. You might like it. You might want to go out and get the ingredients and make it yourself. Who knows? But you guys have a lovely night. Martin Luther King Day is tomorrow, so read up on your history. Read up on your history tomorrow for Martin Luther King Day. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye, everybody.